So just waiting. 3 people on, 2 likes. So I don't know whether you know that we don't know who's on until you start popping stuff in the chat. 4 people on. So what I was trying to do, which is why I'm about a minute late, I was trying to find the song where I do the sunglasses slow. And I was going to put my glasses on slowly, but it all went wrong. Anyway, happy Sunday evening. Thursday. 6 people on. Are you adding stuff to the chat? Have I changed settings where it means that you can't add stuff? Shipper. So right. Anyway, so I always say that some videos are going to be short, and then they end up being really long, which is a bit of a curse, really, because as soon as you say it's going to be short, it's going to be long, which I think is turned into the case of Monday's video. So I've done loads of filming today. I've just been waffling on, really, to be honest with you. Doug, bonjour, and Adventures Stephen Andrea, good evening. Hi, how are you? Who else is online? Doug doesn't live too far away from me. Stephen and Andrea are going to be the Toys Charente, I believe. Cindy, bonjour from Virginia. Virginia. I was trying to pronounce it like in the French way then. From Virginia. And thank you for your sunglasses things, Cindy, as well. Dean, bonjour, fellow Brit living a better life. Yes, we most definitely are. It's Virginie en français. Daryl, hi Daryl. It says, what does the CM stand for? Oh, right, okay. Certainly within Sussex, the Charlie signified that I was a male officer, and the Mike was the first letter of my surname, and with females it was Delta for female, and then the first letter of the surname. I think it's all changed now anyway, to be non-gender specific. Absolutely sitting patiently waiting for our visas. It'll happen, mate. Honestly, it will happen. How long have you waited so far? Paul Norman, bonjour from Brittany. Hi, Paul. How are you? Ça va? We've got 17 people, 19 people now online with 3 minutes in. So that is really good. So the kids are in bed at the moment. They just had their baths. Tomorrow's video, I think it's a good one because I have... et voilà ma femme, Lisa. Elle s'appelle Lisa. She has a chair.
I have a chair this time.
1 week tomorrow for Paul for his visa. So I think it was banged on 2 weeks before we got our visa, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you.
You keep.
No, you mean in England?
Yeah.
Not the extension over here.
No.
So in England it was 2 weeks exactly.
Yeah, and they said it was going to be 2 weeks.
Mm.
Yeah, so today's right. I've learned how to grab videos from YouTube. So the video that's going out tomorrow is me grabbing videos from YouTube as reference to what I'm talking about. And what I'm talking about, certainly for the latter part of the video, is Philip Schofield. So tune in for that tomorrow. Paul Norman, how is Wally? And Dean says, hello, Lisa.
Bonjour.
Oh, yes, so Stephen Andrew were told 3 weeks. Okay, it could be that. Oh, the dog's barking. Wally is doing absolutely amazing, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
doing really well. So we had a couple of days at the start where Wally was joining the family, wasn't he? So he was definitely wandering around the edges of the field and looking as to who his neighbours were. Not sure on the cows. He really hates the goat. next door. He doesn't like the goat at all.
It's because it's the devil.
It's not, but it does make some funny noises. But yeah, he's settling in really well, isn't he? Really, really well.
Yeah, most definitely. Allegro moderato, c'est mieux avec la lumière allumée. It'll be better if the lights are on. Can you turn the big light on, please? The big light. I think that's what he said. Am I right? Would like to know what is the title of the song you used for your slow-mo. It's called I Can See You.
This one?
Yeah, it's this one.
Yeah.
Well, but I've literally just tried to find it and I couldn't find it. It's I Can See You, isn't it? I Can See You.
I can see you with your closed eyes. Closed eyes.
So that is it. The Adventures of right. Good day from Australia on this fine Monday morning. Right, it's already tomorrow for you. From Stuart, right? Stuart, bless him.
Is this the guy who emailed you?
Yeah, he really wanted to be part of this live. And so I believe you're a music teacher, Stuart, am I right? And he went to bed yesterday at 7:35 so he could wake up in time for this live. And it's going to be a short one, so you were just going to end it now, Stuart, but thanks for joining. But really, really pleased that you've made it, honestly. Kate, so it says FK there, but it's Faye. Faye is the lady that was on French Ear Trumpet talking about death.
Yes, okay, yeah. So got me researching as well
there. So she's got an iffy orange 4G connection due, that's all it says. Bless them. Right, a new life in France with Marie and Richard Hall. Hello, we've been wearing on the wrong. No, my bad. So I created the link, and then I don't know how to get back into the link. I spent about half an hour doing it. I thought I'm going to have to create a fresh link. So those of you that don't follow, Richard and Maria Hall have got a channel, a new life in France. It's a fantastic channel. It should be doing a lot better than what it's currently performing at, and that's purely because it's a newish channel.
Yeah, we love watching it. It's so professional.
So professional. On account that Richard is a film, TV producer and editor, so
but Maria's really funny as well. So you really need to tune in. So
what I did find funny was that obviously there was a hierarchy, Maria and Richard, within that boat. There is obviously a Titanic syndrome going on, where obviously the dog is the only one that gets the life jacket.
The dog gets saved.
So there you go. So we've literally just watched tonight's one, which we thought was really, really good. Adventure Steamer, what he looks like a little star. He is a little star. Kay, due to Wi-Fi outage, apologies for that.
Oh, you didn't mention that you were thinking of getting a boat after seeing their episode tonight.
I said I wanted a boat because I live near La Vienne, and Lisa said no. I feel your pain in relation to the digger, Richard. I'd like a digger too. Maybe we could crowdfund to get one between us. Doug, night, enjoy your life. Cheers, Doug. Thank you, mate. Cindy, I found the song on a link, I think, at the end of your video, calling for Sunglasses Hall of Famous. Yeah, that'll be it. Yes.
Music teacher.
Yeah, music teacher. Dean, do you follow Going Solo in France? Yeah, we do. We watch him every day, or we watch him every time he puts out a video.
Yeah.
And we've also met him a few times too, because he doesn't live a million miles away from us. It says PSMR Mayor 411. Thank you both. You're welcome. I don't know whether you guys can put your names on your YouTube channels, like Paul Norman has, Cindy has, Daryl Butler has. So it just makes it easier for us. How is Robbie's piano bench going? It still needs work. It still needs the belt sander on it. But we've not had time.
He's happy with it, and he did a really good job that afternoon standing there. sounded it down, didn't he?
Yeah, he loved it. He loved it. Love Richard. So from Cindy, love big capital letter. Love Richard and Maria's channel. Yeah, completely agree. Yeah, they said, oh, thank you muchly. Good day, Richard and Maria. Are you still in Spain? So I'm going to stop doing the. I'm going to stop doing the Welsh accent now.
But that episode did actually make me want to go to Spain because of the food.
Yeah.
When I was watching it.
Yeah, we like the beachside. We call them John Bons. John Bon Jovis, the anchovies.
Yeah, the anchovies. Yeah.
In the bread. Hard to believe we moved to Dorset 19 years ago and now Charente Beacon. A new life, so true. Colin from French Countryside Life, link in the description. Evening legend. No, thank you, Colin. You're the legend. No, you're the legend. You're the legend, not me. So, Colin, I didn't have a chance to give you a full and proper reply to your comment, to your video today. But I really, really enjoyed when you said that you was going to tell the joke and that you would tell it later. Now, that is part of the dark art of YouTube in keeping the audience engaged, to keep them watching. So I was really, really impressed. So well done. Spain is tempting. It is. So we watch all you guys and channels in Charente area. Kind of makes us feel as though we're already there. And I think that's why we did it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We watched. So we started watching Colin first, didn't we? And we liked the vibe of his channel. It was nice and calm.
Yeah.
And serene. In real life, he's an absolute deviant. I've got to be honest. Don't believe him. Don't believe his ego. You're the character that he plays.
No, it was a nice, calm, tranquil setting. I loved it with the start where it went. The camera went up over the house, and you could see the French countryside outside, and he had fish as well in his little pond outside.
I do get triggered now over his current intro where he's showing the footage of dead chickens.
No, he's not.
Well, they're alive in the footage, but we know they were all slaughtered.
I know, but you can't help that. It's a good memory.
I'm gonna need more therapy, Colin. I've got to be honest with you, or just skip through your footage.
I like his intro. His intro's good.
I represent that remark, Colin said. Richard Maria, no, back home now, but tempted to go back. If we were that close to Spain, I think. But yeah, so Richard and Maria are about 3 hours away from us, but Spain is only 4 hours away from us. So you must have gone more deeper into Spain. I think was it I want to say Balboa. I've just got a Rocky vibe in my head when it comes to the place in Spain that we liked.
No.
Was it Balboa?
No, right. So,
it was Rocky 4, anyway.
No.
So we want to go to the region of Spain that is Rocky 4.
No.
Was it London, Dolphin?
No. So it's just over the border of Spain and France. So it's North Spain. It's on the coast. And it's a cooking program that I was watching where they were doing cooking.
James Martin.
And it's a cove. It's a cove as well. So it's city and also you've got the beach there, but it is only a cove beach, but I can't remember the name of it.
Balboa.
No, it's not.
It is. Right.
It isn't. Someone's going to tell me what it is in a minute. It's North.
If you get your phone
Spain
and put in North West Spain.
No, it's not.
Bilbao. It's Bilbao.
It's not. It's not.
It's Rocky Bilbao.
Oh, it's my phone. I've got my phone.
I knew it had a Rocky vibe. It was Bilbao.
I didn't
Promise you
realise
now.
my phone was
Promise you now.
Hold on, I'll tell you where it is. But we want to go here anyway.
Yeah, so Colin's going to do a new intro. Thank you, Colin. Stephen and Andrea went to Richard and Maria went to Rose, Northeast Spain. It's 4 hours from us to Rose's, Costa Brava. And Christina said it's Bilbao. What?
San Sebastian.
It wasn't that. It was.
It is.
We're going to Rocky Bilbao.
No, it's near Balba. It's near that, but where he was filming and the cove that I loved was, if you research it, it's San Sebastian. So it's a cove. Looks like it's got lovely bars and restaurants. Obviously, we're not taking the children.
I think what we're both saying is that we're both right.
Yeah. Well, it's a bit further along the coast, so we probably wouldn't see where you.
No, but I think what happened was we wanted to find out where James Martin went.
And he went to San Sebastian.
But I saw Bilbao, which is how I remember stuff.
Yeah.
So with Poitiers, the place Poitiers, I call it Sydney Poitiers, and that's how I remember it. There's a place near us called St. Claude, which I call St. Claude Van Damme. And that's how I remember stuff. So I give things names.
You're going to get lost in the comments.
No, yeah, there's only one since. Paul just bought myself an old camping car. I plan to do a tour of Spain and Portugal starting April next year. That'd be great. That'd be lovely. Dean,
Yeah, really nice.
good on you, Paul. Brilliant. Yeah, that will be amazing.
We have, we thought about that, didn't we?
Not a car, though.
No. He
You
said
have a camping car.
a camping car.
What's
an
a-
old camping car. Oh, no, not a car.
Right, what's a
So
camping car?
A camper van.
We went like a full, like, coach-sized
What was that film we were watching? Meet
bikini
the
car was too.
Parents. I think it was Meet the Parents.
Is it Shane and Private Ryan?
No. Meet the Parents. I think it was something like that, where they were
A big
driving.
RV, wasn't
yeah,
it? Yeah,
in a
yeah.
big RV. And we were like, oh yeah, we could see us
We'd
in
love
that.
that. Yeah.
Massive seats in the front.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't like the idea of the caravan
No.
because you can't see the kids in the caravan, can you?
No.
And you're not allowed to put them in the back. But we like the idea of being able to sit in the front of a RV. A bit like what Jack and Bex have got, but on a bigger, more expensive scale. Although we would have to rent it out, though, wouldn't we?
Who were those three cooks that were traveling around to America?
Gino, Fred, and
Yeah.
Gordon.
That kind of thing.
Camper cars is the French term for motorhomes. Gotcha. Gotcha. Right. Youp's on. Hi, Youp. Good evening. From Le Pays-Bas.
Oh yeah, it was. It was Meet the Fuckers.
Are you not in? You're not in the Netherlands. Netherlands. Meet the yeah. Please put Meet the Fuckers. It's Meet the Fuckers. Yeah. We've got Domain, Savage.
I'm not speaking French tonight.
Oh please.
No.
Because he enjoys you speaking French.
He does, but I refuse to.
So Philippe and Anicia and Odin. Right, so and we've got my daughter Rosalie.
Oh, bless you.
Hi Rosie, how are you? Yeah, that's nice that you've joined, thank you. So Domain Sauvage, they've got a great channel. Their channel blew up when they did a year a compilation of videos of them being in France for a year. I tried to copy the title and a little bit of the thumbnail, and the description didn't work for me. But the last check was 2.2 million views on that one video, and then 85,000. You're going to be battered by the tax, Philippe. You're going to be battered by the tax, people. But well done. Yeah, so we saw your video pop up today. And it's funny because I was having a chat with Richard and Maria Hall from A New Life in France, link in the description, about it's weird what people watch. It is weird what people watch. So we were captivated, both of us, both couples were captivated by the fact that you got stuck in the mud and you threw a track. Now, I've driven armoured personnel carriers with tracks in war, and I never threw a track. So it was amazing to see you throw a track. And we were like, is he going to get the track on? And it was like, just captivating. But you wouldn't watch it on the telly.
No.
You wouldn't watch it on a soap opera.
No,
would you?
but I think
But you watch real life people do it.
But you subscribe to someone, so you subscribe to them and their experiences, don't you?
Yeah.
That's what you're doing. So it doesn't really matter if we've subscribed to him, so it doesn't matter what he's doing now. We watch him.
Yeah.
And his wife's got a really calming voice as well.
Yeah, we really like her voiceovers.
Yeah. When she talks through what's going on.
I think she was a teacher.
Happen.
I think Anicia was a teacher, and Philippe had or still does and runs it remotely, a plumbing business. But you give their channel a go. Yeah, definitely. Richard, Range Rovers have right.
Rosalie.
Rosie, you're good. Thank you, Rosie. Colin, serious question. How is the chas season affecting your PTSD? We heard some shotguns earlier, danger close. Right. That's a really good question. So one of the techniques I've learned through the many hours of therapy is to, and you might know, it's recognizing the environment that you're in. You know, so rather than the gunshot taking me straight back to Bosnia, say, or to a lesser extent in Northern Ireland, because I didn't really come under fire in Northern Ireland, it's to keep myself grounded, you know, so stop, take stock. Yes, it's a gunshot, it is very close, it does sound very, very similar to the gunfire in Bosnia, but to take stock and look around, say, you're in the southwest of France, you've got no mortgage, you've got no debt, you've got an amazing view, you own a horse, you've got a lovely wife, you've got a lovely family. Where the fuck did it go? Where the fuck did it all go wrong? I can't believe that, so apologies. But yeah, Colin, it's a great question. So Sante from Anicia, thank you, Anicia. Good health to you too. Where are we? Okay, we did have a meeting with an accountant. Yeah, I'm not surprised you're going to need one. So there's a question from Richard Maria to Philippe and Anicia. Did you get started? Cindy, I'll watch anything with a glass of wine. Us too. Yes, correct. She was a French teacher. That's why you know That's why you know French. So you know at least 3 languages, potentially even 4. I know English, American, Australian, and New Zealand. So I know 4 languages. So I think I'm matching it. And a little bit of French. Good evening. Yeah, from Darren. Good evening, Rob and Lisa. We have our last remembered your live log. Darren, are we going for the ride out Tuesday? Yeah, that'll be good. The weather's going to be good next week.
It is.
Yeah. Alberta, hi, back to you. A new life in France. Do you mean the newer tractor?
Hi, Alberta.
Right, so there's the dumper you were priming into that. Right, so you've already seen tonight's episode, right? No spoilers, because we'll watch Philippe Nisi's one tomorrow. Glenn Martin, hi Glenn. Would you suggest doing it on your own as you did, or do you think a handholder is that right? So we were determined that as moderately intelligent people, we could come to France post-Brexit without needing the help of anybody. Now, we have had help of sorts, through the YouTube channel and people with the comments, but there's so many conflicting stories and it's so ambiguous. And everyone's journey to France, everyone's journey to the Charente, which is the first name of our channel, is different, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So we were determined, and we have been close to getting a handholder, but no, we just had a firefight all the way through. Just, I don't know, really, just to prove a point that okay, French bureaucracy is crazy at times, but just as long as you stick with it, you can get through it. You will get frustrated.
It's not only that; we have known people to use handholders, and we've actually known more than what their handholders have known.
And if you consider, and apologies if there are any handholders online, handholders are going to be people in their 70s that are used to giving advice pre-Brexit, because there's not many of us that have come over post-Brexit.
Yeah.
So there was one lady that we speak to outside of school. She had a handholder, and she didn't realise that she could piggyback off her older husband's S1 form in terms of the private healthcare. So she was in the throes of getting private healthcare just for her and her daughter.
And we said, why are you doing that? Just use his S1 form. But yeah, some things we can give advice on, and others we can't, because if you're coming over working or anything like that, we obviously can't. We don't know that route, do we?
Oh yeah. So Philippe is saying he's got 3 languages. I think he probably got 6 or 7 now, if you include Australian, New Zealand, and American. Glenn, would you suggest it? Oh, you've already answered that. There was a heavily armed gendarme in Leclerc on Friday. Still a bit of a shocker. Which Leclerc is it? That in St. Julian? It doesn't surprise me. It's shit all over there. Richard and Maria, we love the fact that you're so open with PTSD. I think it's important. I think men's mental health is really, really important. We've all been mostly brought up with the facts. I don't even want to say toxic masculinity, because I think that's an overplayed expression. But I think we've all been told to, as men, keep our emotions down, don't talk about it, put your big boy pants on and crack on. And I think it was, I remember my boss's boss saying to me, never let them see you bleed and save your tears for home. And I used that for a while, believing it to be true, and it certainly isn't. So I've always since my issues and my treatments and stuff, I've always been really, really open and honest about how it does and it will affect me. And I used to do presentations within policing as well, didn't I? About my story called PTSD and me. So it's it's not just me. We've all got our issues, haven't we? So if, we all carry around something, and it's good to talk. It really, really is. Right. Okay. Moto. Is this Taki? It's that Japanese, but I know he's not. And your French is coming along strongly. Thank you, mate. Oh yeah, got it started, but the weather was so shit I didn't film it. Paul, I suffer greatly with anxiety and panic attacks caused by burnout. Back in the 90s, we found that a walk in the forest was a great healer. Funny story. It's not a funny story, but the therapy EMDR, eye movement desensitization and reprocessing was actually discovered in the 90s from a psychologist and therapist who was walking in the woods and was noticing that every so often the sun would break through the trees quite rhythmically. And from her looking at that and thinking about her issues that were going on that day, the effects of the trauma that she was feeling suddenly subsided. And that's what EMDR is. It's about stimulating both the left and right hemisphere of the brain. So it comes as no surprise as you taking a walk through the woods helps. Runners, people who run and think about their problems with their feet, tap, 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 rhythmically, because you need to stimulate both the left and right hemisphere. Darren, sounds like a good plan for the Sons of Agony, and we are off for your curry soup. Oh, we are for your curry soup again. No, because I've made one. I made one the other day, mate. So no. Yes,
but it was a nice surprise though, so thank you.
Yeah, so Daryl and I, we've started up our own Hells Angels group, and as a play on words from the Sons of Anarchy, we've called it the Sons of Agony. And a mate of mine, Andy, has got himself a Triumph Tiger, which he's going to be picking up next Friday, and Angus, who's got a Harley, he'll be joining us too. So if there's anyone else out there that lives local and has got a motorbike, Lisa hit the nail on the head. About what? What did you talk about?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I was right.
Okay, thank you. Oh, Philippe and Initia, we're going to do a shout out to you, Rob, for the reason we get a lot of questions about all the paperwork, but we didn't have that many since we were already in. Oh, thank you, mate. That would be really appreciative. We might see an increase in traffic. No, that'd be great, mate. Honestly, really, really appreciate it. That'd be great. Stephen, is the weather on the southeast of France similar to the southwest? Never eat shredded wheat. I don't know. Is there anyone from the southeast of France? That'll be over near the Swiss border, wouldn't it? The east, southeast?
Yeah.
It's going to be colder then, isn't it?
Well, if you're going that way, obviously it's the Limousin from us.
Oh, we don't talk about the Limousin.
It is.
It
It's
rains
like
there.
Limoges, the
Yeah.
Limousin.
Yeah, but I think he's on about the
Thing.
coast, though, isn't he? He's on about coast.
The coast isn't that way.
He's not talking about the coast, then, is he?
No.
What am I talking about? Right, okay.
The coast is west of us.
We hired, I don't mean to skip people out, apologies. We had a wonderful person to assist, was getting stressful trying to run my, yeah, honestly, if you've got a business to do, then it'd be difficult to firefight your way through that. Yeah, she is fantastic and runs a PA business. She has saved us a fortune. I think Maria and Richard have also employed the services of somebody to help them with their Airbnb and stuff like that, you know. So yeah, it's
just in our experience so
for
far.
just retired coming over.
Yeah, and what we've heard is that it hasn't been a great experience, but it depends on the person, doesn't it?
Yeah,
and what they know.
Yeah, so I think if we were coming over to run a business, I think we would hire somebody, wouldn't we? You saying no? Right. She's already increasing my anxiety, and it's not going to happen.
That wasn't the plan to do that, no.
Right, Cindy. It's weird saying Cindy because that's the name of my mum. The handholder question is a good one. We're thinking of hiring French Connections HCB to help us find a property to buy. No, you don't need a handholder to help you find a property. No, you don't need a handholder to help you find a property.
What was the question?
Cindy, the handholder question is going on. We are thinking of hiring a French Connections HCB to help us find a property to buy in the Loire Valley. It'd be interesting to see what anybody else thinks. Go and have a look at, Cindy, go and have a look at French Ear Trumpet, link in the description. I'm going to forget to put all the links in it.
No, you won't. They did a really good episode
today.
On
yesterday,
buying property, what you can get for your money, and talking through property buying over here. So it's a really good episode to watch, isn't it?
I think, yes, so the three main ones are Legates,
yeah,
Beau Village,
yeah,
and something else, which I can't remember. But they're the three main ones. I think it's about planning your visits, getting the details over in terms of your budget and what you want over to them, and booking the visit in advance and getting them to triage all the rubbish ones for you in advance, especially if you're traveling from afar.
And checking the heating, even if it's summer.
Yeah, exactly. Right, so where am I? Ian Chew, my brother Paul, wife Karen have just purchased property in La Cocoy, I want to say. They are watching but cannot get onto the chat. Their issue, not yours. They move early next year.
Oh, lovely.
Hi Paul, hi Karen. Thanks for tuning in and the best of luck. And if we can be of any help, you can always contact us. My email address is on the channel pages. You're going to get Google Translate. Try and pronounce that. La Cocoy. Because it sounds like non-toy or the toy.
I'm just seeing where it is.
Okay. All right. They're like a madman, eh? It's because I'm down on the there too quick. In Australia, the farmers paint tree trucks blue as a reminder to each other that they need to talk to get heavy stuff. That's brilliant. That is absolutely amazing. Yeah, that's good. Especially with farmers, because they've got such a culture of being double-R'd around them. Yes, that's really good. Cindy, yes, it can be, but trying to property search from the US seems nearly impossible, given the difficulties of dealing with multiple agents and no MLS. Who do we know from America? I bought over here. Yeah, it's gone.
We know a couple that haven't purchased over here, American, but not bought over here.
No. Colin.
That place is an hour away from us.
No.
It is south of Limoges.
Practically next door neighbours. Colin said, did they resolve the IT issues around your counselling? It wasn't counselling. Are you on about me? I tried to volunteer for a charity called Police KUK. And so I had all the training, and it was training to a fairly decent standard, to be honest with you, and helping police officers and staff going through the ill health retirement process, because I had somebody help me. And basically, because I live outside of France, I can't get access to their systems. So, you can put man on the moon, put person on the moon nowadays, but you can't solve a firewall problem. So no. So it's not going to happen. If life wanted me to do it, if karma and the world wanted me to do it, then they would have me do it. But obviously, I'm destined for other things like content creating and being a social influencer. Right, going to Glenn. He's replying to Cindy. I'm late to the game here, but hopefully it hasn't been asked. Well, if you could choose a place again, would you choose the same area in France? Yes, 100%, 100%. We've always been drawn to the Charente. We've always been drawn to Conflans. We didn't want to choose North France because the weather was particularly like the south of England, which is still nice, but we wanted the change in weather. As Colin said on Frenchy at Trumpet, I'm going to ask for my money back. But we have had a decent summer, haven't we? It's just, and it's going to be decent next week. I think,
yeah, for the next 7 days, we've got no rain, so that's all.
And it's going to be like 22, 21, 22. Wait, you're talking October, almost November. Cindy, yes, those two are talking. Ian too. Karen wants to keep chickens and other animals. Do you have any issues with any predators?
No.
No, not at all.
No, luckily.
But that's not to say that we won't. Our chickens are fully free range. We used to lock them in of a night time into their pen, and then they went all rogue on us. They started a coup, and so they started to refuse to go into their pen, and we went, oh, sod it, stay out. On the other hand, Colin adopted a less blasé and maverick approach, but would allow his chickens out in the daytime, but they were all massacred by a mangy fox in the daytime. Right, where are we? Darren Leclerc, Elec. So Darren thought Leclerc was Elec. So that's what I call it now. I've suffered with mental health, and it's never too late to get help or to get talking to somebody. No, it's not, Darren. And thank you for being so open and honest about it.
Rosie's on there, and she just said, "Hey, Bob. Say hi to
It's
Rosie."
your sister.
Hi, Rosie.
Is she your favourite sister?
No.
Who's your favourite sister?
I love all of them equally.
That's a good answer, isn't it?
And the person who's been
Laughy faces, yeah. That's Domaine Sauvage. You know when we see the man with his tractor doing the work on that? That's Domaine Sauvage.
That's not his first name.
So he put smiley faces on there.
Like the laughing.
Yeah, the laughing ones, yeah.
Right. We are losing. Right, okay. Hand up. Gallows, yes, France is very stressful. Ian, the biggest predator to worry about is the fox and the martyr. Is that the pine marten? Might be. The simple start in France is auto entrepreneur, but that is very limited to how much you can earn a year. Yes. After anything after that, you need an
I
accountant to
can't.
set up a business structure. A. Jones, don't forget Le Bon. I've not heard of Le Bon. I've heard of Simon Le Bon. Jean-Marc Bordeaux's on, everybody. Welcome. Made it in. Reporting for duty, and we're looking for a restaurant at the moment. Bon chance. Glenn, I know you haven't monetized your channel. I'm wondering if returning to France as a Canadian, I guess I wanted a gîte. It may be an SMA thing. I don't know. Right, so I haven't monetized it, although I have turned on the monetization a few times just to test YouTube in terms of whether it makes a difference in whether it's going to promote the videos, because it just doesn't push them out. I'm doing something wrong. I would say for every 1,000 views, I will get a subscriber. So that works out to be 0.5% of people like me, which isn't very validating. But no, so it's I turn it on, I turn it off just to see whether it makes a difference. And I think and close your ears now, Philippe, but my highest performing video, I got €7.54. There is a difference with a sheet and income and Airbnb. I know from speaking with Maria and Richard, with the Airbnb, you don't need a special type, you don't need an auto entrepreneur visa. I don't know, you can do it on a VLSTS visa unless your earnings peak
a certain amount
threshold,
of money, but yeah, we don't know. We haven't got a sheet, have we?
Yeah. Many agents have moved it. Okay, on Le Bon Coin, find the woman who bought a house in the Toys to Charente will be able to help. Yes, Rosie, when are you going to get glasses that fit you? Rosie, I go to Action, a Dutch-run company, because as we know, I'm 76% Dutch, and I pay 87 centimes for these glasses. I just go in and pick up a 2.5. And that'll be fine. Rosalie, for those of you who don't know, is an optometrist and is horrified at the fact that I just don't get my eyes tested. Yeah, the next 2 weeks looks dry. Oh, yeah, good for you as well.
Yeah.
Colin, if you saw a puppy drowning, would you think content first? Mate, yes.
No.
No, you would.
I would save it instead of making it content.
Oh, bless you.
Very good boy.
But what happened the other day where I said, hold on, I'm going to grab my camera?
No, it was the little snake that I'd accidentally put the flower pot on top of him. I didn't realise there was a snake there, so I picked up this flower pot. Could have bit me. And then I put the flower pot down, but he then moved his tail. It then like trapped his tail there. And you were like, I said, oh babe, can you help me? Can you help me move this plant pot, please? And you came back and you're like, oh no, actually I'll grab my camera first.
So yeah, it would be the first thing that popped into my head. Fab weather coming up for the next 2 weeks. Yeah, I completely agree. Faye, thank you, Faye. As post-Brexit inactive arrivals obliged to take the new increased level of French language tests. I don't think we do.
A post-Brexit inactive arrivals, so to take the new increased level. No, we're not.
No. Have you named your chickens? Well, we've named our pets after 1980s
film
action hero. So the cockerel is called Arnie.
Arnie.
After Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, because he's one of my favourite actors.
Back in England, we had a chinchilla that was called Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah.
We had 3 degus, which were called Aaron, and Presley. Elvis, Aaron, and Presley. And I know he was, but he was also a hero. The cats are called Dutch and Dylan, of the film Predator. Dutch being Arnold Schwarzenegger's character, and Dylan being the character played by Carl Weathers, who played Apollo Creed in the Rocky films. So really, it's only Arnie and the 2 cats who we've named, isn't it? Yeah, we've not named the hens. No. Glenn Martin, Rogue. Rosalie, hey Bob. Cindy, regarding the chickens, we just lost 13 of ours, 15 chickens to a fox that got into our. Yeah, it's horrible. Isn't it? It's like a proper massacre. I think I'll probably have Flashback City. Brian Parkhurst, yes, good weather. We're tired of the rain coming from the southwestern part of the southwest of France, not the northmost tip. Colin, sorry to hear that, Cindy. I feel your pain. Hello, Robin, Lisa from Ray. Stephen Andrew, how are the kids going on with communication skill? Did they have someone to help them initially? Stuart.
I had no one to help them. So the children entered the school environment. Robbie was literally let loose into a load of French children, taking the mickey out of him as soon as he walked into the...
Within 10 seconds.
10 seconds. He literally 4 steps into the playground and that was it. They were walking up to him.
A big girl came and approached him because the years are mixed up with 2 year groups, not like in the UK. And she was a unit as well, wasn't she? She was a unit. And she just approached him and just started taking the piss.
Yeah.
And then the teacher told her to go away. And then the boys behind her came and offered Robbie football. But we were both in tears afterwards, weren't we?
Yeah, we both cried on that first day because he turned back as if to say,
what have you done?
What, are you like leaving me here? Evangeline just hopped in but started being a little bit temperamental after she started.
On the way at the exit, yeah.
Yeah, but I would say now Robbie is really strong. Going into school.
Yeah, his French accent is really, really good.
Really, really good. He picks me up. He says, "Mum, let me read it. Don't ever read in French to me again." I'm like, "Okay, babe."
For Philip's sake, can you say the French word for squirrel? Philippe's sake. Go on, say it.
If I can remember it for squirrel. Écureuil. Écureuil.
Well, that's for you, Philippe, as payment for our shout out.
Écureuil.
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 Le Bon Coin, amazed you don't know about it. We do know about Le Bon Coin. Have we bought anything from? No, we haven't.
Le Bon Coin. That's where I got the kittens from.
Yeah, so we've got the kittens from there.
Yeah. I'm always looking on there.
Yeah.
Just to see if there's anything local. But it all seems quite a drive away from us, what I like the look of.
Right, Jean-Marc, you're going to appreciate, I think, tomorrow's video. So I'm talking about Philip Schofield, and I'm talking about stuff around that, and I make mention of ex-prison officers. You're not the only one that is one that is on our channel, just wondering what your views are. I'm not going to give too much away because, like Colin, I want you to watch tomorrow's video. But yeah, I particularly enjoyed editing that one. He said, thank you so much. We are in Poitiers, Sydney Poitiers. So wasted, it's stuck on the menu. You wasted, good luck. Went to Antiques Market in Sydney Poitiers, it was okay. So Miss Poitou, Charente, 2024. Okay. Philippe, it is normal to have a low subscriber count in relation to your views. A low subscriber count in relation to your views. Yeah, it's I think we've got 2,350 and we bring in about 1,200. Yeah, because not everybody who subscribes watches. You know, you'll have the people that watch anything, whatever you put out. Then you'll get the people that subscribed ages ago because I was doing The Office and this and the other that I've just forgotten to unsubscribe. You'll get the people that will be annoyed with the notifications that pop up 3 times a week. That will at one point go, oh, they're pissing me off there. I'm going to unsubscribe from them. So yeah, it's Stuart Richard, the chickens should be called nuggets, wings, and deep fry. Well, I wanted to call the chickens, so we have 3. I wanted to call them Gurnall and Sanders. So Gurnall, I appreciate you can get a female colonel, but I wasn't as enlightened back then. But I want to call one of them Gurnall and the other one Sanders. But then we just kept getting more chickens.
Sorry, I've just seen Rosie pop up. Love you, darling. See you soon.
Are you off? Right, see you, Toes. See you, Toes.
Love you lots. Very proud of you.
Very proud. And I promise to get my eyes done. I won't. How are the kids going with communications? Okay, I've done that one. Where are we? The real influencer. Only the chickinator. He is, because he doesn't gain consent at all. Keeping it no bullshit is making it the best. Oh, thank you, Glenn. Yeah, it's and I think it's even less bullshit on tomorrow's one.
I've not heard any of your filming, so the more you keep saying, the more I'm like.
You always get nervous before I put a video out anyway. It depends on your visa type. If you need to take the new language requirements entrepreneur visa, you have to do a language test. If you are retired, or on a visitor visa, you're excused language test. Thank you. Colin, how do you find riding your bike in France compared to the UK? Amazing. I don't know where the British road tax goes to. I've got it. It certainly doesn't go to the upkeep of roads. The roads here in France are amazing. On the whole, if there is a problem with the roads, then they'll get a special tarmacy type gun and just glue it all up. But I would say that if there's any French on, I apologise. It is just my point of view. If it's after 2 o'clock, I'm a bit nervous about taking the bike out for the fact that I've seen a lot of sans permis on the road after 2 o'clock. They don't look sober, and neither do a few people look sober. So they're either on the phone or they're pissed. And the country roads is they're not very wide. You can't get a good cross view because the brambles are quite high. So you can't see agricultural vehicles. And the French do tend to just chuck a random amount of gravel down on the roads. Oh, you always just showed me that he's watching us. And there's a slight delay. So I'm going to stop swearing now. Okay. Where are we? It is not bad. 41 watching, smashing it. Oh, it's gone down to 40 now, mate.
Very rubbish.
Yeah. Ray said, "Let's talk in French. Let's talk in French as you need to practice a little bit. It'll be a very short. You're live, Ray, if I'm honest. Duolingo's provided us with a lot of words."
I think he's talking about me because I was talking French.
Okay. But I think for the pair of us, Duolingo's given us a lot of words.
Yeah.
Now, bear in mind, I'm 52. I've only got so much capacity in my head. So Duolingo give me words like colocataire, which is roommate, and trottoner, which might be the word for the moped or scooter. I can't remember. I don't need those words. I need proper words that I'm going to be using. So we've stopped doing the language lessons now anyway, because we've got some French friends and people that speak fluent French. Let's talk now. That's what I mean. You will have a lot more viewers than subscribers. Yeah, okay, yeah. And that counts for our channel as well. Yeah. Thank you, Jean-Marc Bordeaux. Oh, we have the same Lisa after we have the same Lisa after we put a video out.
I think that's when I said I was worried about your video.
So I do notice that Anicia does heavily edit you, Philippe, because I think she can tell when you're about to go off on one. She does allow a little bit to go in, but I think she edits the shit out of you. Let me know whether that's true. From Sue, hi Rob, Lisa, and everyone. Hi Sue.
Hi Sue.
Rich and Maria. Oh, do you not pass your videos to Lisa for check-in first? My executive producer is all over it. No, I don't, because she wouldn't allow it to go out, and I would get annoyed. So I like the videos. I just don't like feedback, do I?
You don't like feedback now.
Only if it's constructive.
So I give you the feedback in the wrong way. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, it's only if I can't stay in, and I say I'm staying in. Right, okay, here we go. From Ray, à Colifourchon, ce sont connaissant oh no, acheter un verbe à 6. No, I'm not even saying that. That's just vowels. No, it's just vowels. Or this one, pourquoi Pepita son répit m'épie-tu? No, I don't know that. Dans une pré Pepita, pourquoi te tapis-tu? No.
I think this is a rhyme. Is it a rhyme?
I've not learned any of those words. Pity, epi. I don't know how you pronounce the S on that. I don't know the rules. No, right, you've got to stick to English. Diego, you're new. J'aimerais de nouveaux titres de musique originale. I'd like some new music track. Mate, I can't. I'm stuck in the 80s. You need to ask Lisa. I will listen to Fast Love. I will listen to Wham. I'll listen to S Club 7. I'll listen to Backstreet Boys on repeat. Take that on repeat over and over again. So it's really hard for me to find new music that I like. I tried it the other day, and I'll keep trying, but it's got to be music that I really, really like. Otherwise, I can't put it on.
Well, the other day you did let me play my music in the car.
Yeah, but there's shit on it. Richard Maria, with you, I've learned so much about green owls. Yeah, me too. And chouette isn't just owl; it's also great as well. It's also the word for great, because I saw in Rosh Hashanah, la chouette baguette. Well, the baguette owl, the owl baguette, and it means great as well. The great baguette. I don't watch the video before it goes out. Oh, do you know? Oh, that's interesting, because I think I've probably watched my videos about 5 times before, because I'm really particular over the edit. Cindy, for the language program, I've been using Pimsleur. It's not bad. Okay, thank you. Glenn, they're talking amongst themselves now, laughing in front of me. Sometimes it's true. I know she will not put it in, but I still go at it in the car. It's a good way of venting, though, Philippe, isn't it? You know, it's a it won't go in. Where are we? Jean-Marc.
Yeah.
He's
on his 2nd year now, and no language requirements came
on the long stay visa. Okay, yeah. And for our children, do they speak well French after school? Après à l'école. Do they speak well after school in French, or do they? Right. So the teacher doesn't speak to them in English at all.
No.
But no, we tend to speak English at home, don't we?
Yeah. Well, sometimes French, sometimes English. We do test them with what they
with the words, but with the sentences, not yet. We still don't know about Evangeline. Yeah, she told you to put a program on the other day, and you wasn't going as fast for her, and she went, "Allez." So the odd stuff comes out with Evangeline, but not yet.
That's her teacher talking.
Yes.
That's what it is.
S Club 7. Yeah, you can't beat him. Jean-Marc, wow, love S Club 7. We send you some links. We love French music here. Karen Harvey has retracted her message. Ray, oh, here we go. No, I know Nevada, and you're talking about Valley, and you're talking about a villain, which is a naughty person, a naughty velo, a naughty bike that flies, or a thief on a bike. That is in the village. No, it's gone.
S Club 7, you must be old and fond of boy bands.
I am. I love a boy band. Queen.
Queen.
Yeah, Queen's okay. Yeah, Queen's okay. Diego, I take 2 title from my playlist. Show Me a Soul. I love Dreaming Out Loud. I love Dreaming Out Loud. Yeah, thank you. And Show Me a Soul, which I changed to something else, don't I? Je suis sûr que NTU isn't even a word, so stop it.
Je suis.
Did you watch your digger clip on the previous video? I appreciate you both. From Glenn, the other day you said you are much older than your lovely wife. The video didn't touch on numbers. Oh no, I'm 52. Elise is 44. We thought about a channel for the G we come over, but we need a bleeding machine. Colin from French Country Life, link in the description, told me how to bleed. So yeah, that was the first bit of the clever editing that I learned, because before that I was just winging it. We thought about Backstreet Boys, really. Yeah, love Backstreet Boys. And especially from Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yes.
Bye, bye, bye.
Yeah.
Rob, you must watch Nightwise. Nightwise on YouTube.
On YouTube. I'll give it a go.
Okay. I don't know what that is. Is it like Knight Rider? It's not, is it? Karen, don't change anything. We have learned so much from you. I can't wait to move to La Cocoy. I'm going to pronounce it right. La Cocoy next year. Jean-Marc, do you like it? I'd love to take that. Oh, I didn't get a notification. I know you asked. I will have a look. Peter Holland, bonsoir, guys. How is the Parler Français going? We have cracking weather here, 22 degrees by midday. Hope you're having a bit of the same. From Pete and Sarah from Normandy. Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah, it was really warm by 10 o'clock this morning. I said, get out here. It's really, really hot.
Yeah, so yeah. The reason why I'm pausing is because I've got a story to tell about Take That. And it's a quick one, because I need a bath. A shower, sorry. So my brother is really into Take That, Dazzy M. He's obsessed with Gary Barlow. He's not gay. He just really likes his music, etc., etc., etc. Now my brother's girlfriend, Steph, knew Gary Barlow because they were all from the same village, and so she said to my brother, "Yeah, do you want to come out tonight?" And so she knew that Gary had invited Steph round to her house, and she could bring a +1 to go and to go round to his house in Helsby, which is where he lived then, to have a few drinks. And my brother said no, because he was busy in a nightclub. Anyway, no, he said he was poorly.
Okay.
He said he was poorly,
Busy,
but he was
poorly.
busy. But he was busy in the nightclub. Anyway, the next day, she said, "It's such a shame that he couldn't come." And she said, "Why?" And he said, "Why?" I said, "Because Gary Barlow had paid for a taxi to come and pick her and a +1 up to go round to his house, and they spent the evening just round the piano, singing a cappella with piano, a cappella. And my brother is a singer as well, and he would have died for that experience, and he burst out crying. So that's his biggest mistake. He didn't learn from it though. He still played.
He's still busy.
He's still busy. Right, okay. I'm waffling. Please listen to Travelling on the Décembriste. Tu vas aimer. So we're gonna like it for sure. I think. Okay, Nightwish. I mean Nightwish, not Knight Rider.
Nightwish. Okay.
And then Il. Oh, La Coquille. Oh, okay, not La Coquille. Ray, Domaine Sauvage, when do you think you'll get the barn water drained? I think we all want to know that. I think once it's drained, I think we'll stop unsubscribing. Colin, I've got an idea for a collab. I know you'll be up for it. It involves a tent and a railway line.
You'll be up for that, won't you?
I don't know what's he talking about.
Are you gonna go camping?
Why a railway line?
Next to a railway line? Surely not on the railway line.
You talking about, Colin? Are you on the gin?
No, maybe you can do some nighttime filming. Do some camping.
Who's going to be Big Spoon? Colin's going to be Big Spoon. Okay, so Jean-Marc, I've been told in the restaurant I look like MacGyver. They're stuffing some duck in my mouth to shut me up. Back in the mo. MacGyver, he's like from the 80s, isn't he? Right, both barns are dry now, but I'm not finished digging. Please don't stop digging. Thanks. Yeah, the digging will take longer. Darren, we need to go now. So, abianto. See you Tuesday, weather permitting. It will be weather permitting, Darren. But thank you, mate. We're going to shoot off in a minute anyway, because I need to shower. I need a life in France with Peter out on the bike. Then told Sarah go in for a spin around the block Wednesday. Left 10 a.m. Yeah, he did tell me that. Got back 3:15.
Big block.
Yeah. How on earth did you even? But your anxiety was through the roof for the last half an hour before you came back. Can you see me? No, but I just know that you'd be on the gym. I see you, and I thought, oh, okay. So Glenn watches Colin and watches him too. What is your collar? What is your collar with Richard and Maria? You do have the curry, and Richard brings his jungle. What is your collar? Collab. When is your collab? So I have spoken to Richard and Maria about that, and we're talking about in November sometime. So that'll happen. Yeah, they're going to put their dog in kennels. They're going to be spending a good couple of nights here. You maybe about a week, 10 days. I don't know, because we found them fascinating. And then we'll do the curry off. Mr. Patek himself will not win. Jean-Luc and Wally started challenging each other about speed racing yet. So Jean-Luc managed to go over the fence, didn't he? And legged it down into the field.
Yeah,
he started running around.
It's happened a couple of times. The first time Wally didn't react at all, did he? The second time he ran over to him and Wally was a little bit like, what are you doing? And did kick out at him.
Yeah, with his
He didn't get him.
Front hands, didn't he?
Yeah. And then tonight, I think after the kick out, Jean-Luc's pretty much staying away, isn't he?
Yeah, he is, yeah. Well, that's good though, because Jean-Luc is Jean-Luc, il est tranquille de stupide.
So they are like, we're doing what we did. I mean, he shares his bed with both the kittens as well now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he doesn't bother about the hens anymore. He used to suck them, didn't he? He used to suck them real good. Yeah. You know, do things to make you laugh. Right. Tell
your hubby to slow down and marinate the meat overnight for the curry.
Don't be rude, Glenn. That's disgusting. We're bringing plenty of gin and whiskey over. So party at ours when we arrive. Definitely. No, that'll be good.
Is this the guys who are moving?
To the Toy Charente.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it does. I don't like gin.
But you like whiskey.
Yeah. Hi from Angoulême. I watch your videos, so I'll hopefully get used to your accent. Now, you've had a few people saying you can't understand me because people mainly watch American YouTube channels.
Oh, right.
And they don't even speak English properly, do they?
Nah.
Neither do I. Well, thank you anyway for watching. Really, really appreciate it. And we've gone 38. We're dropping all the time, which is a sign to leave. Mr. Patek Pa. Actually, Albie will stay with friends. Okay, yes, November. Here we come armed with a tin of Spam and a Vindaloo pot noodle. You're going to nail it, then you're going to win. Jean-Luc is French, usual. Yeah, he is French. Drop in what? I don't know what I said.
You were talking about the numbers, and Domain Sauvage is saying that you've been 40 average the whole way through.
Oh yeah, it's now dropping to 38.
So he says it's all good.
Okay. You will have to watch ours next week. I make a curry, and yes, I didn't marinate overnight. We think that Richard may have been a little bit naughty on tonight's video.
Yeah, I reckon.
Go on.
No, I'm not saying that.
Because it was to do with the word tight, and he made Maria say it twice, and we think we know what he was trying to do. he was trying to drop a Kenneth Williams type of GIF in there.
Possibly.
I can send you it if you want, Richard. You can have the GIF. What was the old French swear word I used the last time on your live? Oh, merde, putain. I don't know what he said. Lisa was saying it. Oh, you got to say it again then.
What did I say?
Sacre bleu. No, it wasn't sacre bleu. It wasn't.
I definitely did say that because that was something that my dad used to say. It was something to do with my dad. I think he. Hey, princess. You okay? Yeah. You okay?
Jean, what did Lisa think of your Crown Watch UK video? So Lisa and I had been together about 10 months when that came out. So that came out. I did that in September 2010. She was at home and knew that I was really, really nervous about doing it. And so you was watching the Crown Watch when it came out.
Yeah.
Like with probably the same amount of anxiety as what I had, because it was live, it's live TV. I'd never done live TV before, and they kept changing the script to make it more sensational. And I was sycophantic towards the BBC presenters and the producers and stuff like that. So I was just saying whatever they wanted me to say. And I got into quite a bit of trouble when I got back to work, because they said, oh, you've really raised the concerns over the community by saying it might even be a man, woman, or even a child next, when it was never going to be that. But I said it anyway because I was just absolutely panicking. Sacre bleu. Yes, it was. Oh, it was a sacre bleu. Is it sacre bleu?
That's my dad.
Is that even a swear word, though?
I don't know.
Sacre bleu.
I'm touching the wrong eye.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, right, okay.
You touched your nose. You touched your nose?
Angel, where's your tete? Where's your tete? No, tete. Tete.
She's touching.
It's in French.
She can see it.
Okay. Where's your PA?
Where's your
PA.
She's looking at the
Okay.
camera.
Paul Podcast, can you take your glasses off and put them back on like a boss? Thank you. I'm going to find the music. Right, you're going to have to read the comments, babe.
Back on like a boss. I already got to that one. New life in France with Miriam Richard. Oh, they said you're so cute, honey.
Me? Thank you.
Cute.
Oh, Angel.
Ah. What's this one say? This is Peter. Hello, have you tried to cook a beef bouillon? Why you get me to read this? Boeuf bourguignon. Easy, good, and French. I think that's what it says. Is that like a beef dish? Sounds like
Where is it?
Doesn't it? Beef. Boeuf bourguignon. You made that today. Someone said that. Dimples. Whenever I see dimples, I always think of your mom.
Yeah.
Oh, is doing what Evangeline is doing. Odin is doing what Evangeline is doing. He's watching. Can I wave to Odin? Can you wave? Say hi, Odin. Yeah, because he's watching.
Well, being there.
No, someone else has just put French there. SK.
Where is it?
It's Ray. SK. Vous faites des. I can't read. Plat? Is that plat? Français de quoi?
Can you do French dishes? What?
Français de foie. The French dish français de foie.
I don't know what that is.
Beef in red wine. Lots of red wine. We've got a nice bottle of red wine downstairs, haven't we?
Yeah.
It's a kind of stew, beef plus red wine and carrots. Oh, nice. Sounds nice, doesn't it?
Hold on.
Try
That's right.
Daddy's playing.
That's it. That's all I'm doing.
Is he doing the glasses?
Right.
Beef and red wine I got too. Lots of red wine.
I don't do it in slow-mo in real life. It takes, for a good slow-mo, you need to do it between 2.8 and 3.2 seconds. Just normal speed, just do that.
To speak a good French,
And then slow it down 25%.
you have to cook French. If not, you'll get an Indian accent and lose your northern one.
No, I would. Alberta, hi, lovely Evangeline. Hi, just jumped on. Hi, Diane. You were going to be going soon. I'm still thinking of Stuart, who stayed up, who's got work tomorrow. The duck is tough at the moment. I just put gravy on it, mate. It's delicious. How old is Evangeline? She is 3.
How old are you, Evangeline? You say 3?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's and she'll be 4 in April the 21st. Colin, latest geese, can you keep Thursday free? I won't wimp out this time. I'll try, mate. I'll try. I might wimp out. But have a good evening, Colin and Jane. Maria, I just watched the video to see what you meant about tights dying. Maria, do you think that he was being rude? Do you think he was doing it on purpose? Right, so you are living into the country of cuisine and can't cook a French dish, an omelette. Yeah, we can cook an omelette.
Yeah.
That's English.
Yeah.
We can cook an omelette.
Cook an omelette. Most things we had on the table last night were.
Are you watching French TV? Not yet, to be honest. We're listening to French radio.
Mm-hmm.
We don't watch much TV.
No.
We don't watch much TV.
Just a bit of YouTube channels that we enjoy, that's all.
No, that's it, yeah. And of a night time, I've got to be honest with you, we've probably had that much French thrown down our throats all day. That of a night time, we just want to watch a bit of English.
Well, yeah, we did watch that documentary, didn't we? Who was that?
Chappelle?
Schofield. Philip Schofield.
Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about tomorrow on the video. I'm going
to have to do this
beef
bourguignon.
Beef bourguignon.
Lots of red. They keep saying lots of red wine.
Yeah, so yesterday we had an apéro. So we had a Spanish man come round, a French woman come round, and the rest were English. And so we had a great time. But it was literally French food on the table.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
And Camille brought round a French
goat's
quiche.
cheese. It was a vegetable tart, wasn't it? Goat's cheese and vegetable.
Yeah. I just asked him and he laughed. If you don't see him for a while, you know why. What is Lisa's channel so I can support her too? I asked last time too, but I haven't found it yet.
You'll put a link in the description.
Of what?
The channel.
Whose channel?
That says my channel. What is Lisa's channel?
Oh, okay, yeah. Yes, I'll do that.
I haven't found it, so yeah, I'll put a link.
I'll do that straight after this. Ray, Jean-Marc, it is really to watch in the moment. They learn. They will not learn really a lot of things. Look. And now you've lost me. It's Jean-Marc, not you. That's fine. But it's just be patient with us with French. We've been here and we've done a lot.
Yeah.
And, so yeah. Anyway, right, guys, we're going to end this now. Thank you so much for you coming in, Jean-Luc. Jean-Luc.
He's asleep.
Was he asleep?
He's by the fire.
Oh, bless him. It'd be nice. How about the cats? Where are they?
By the fire.
Got no chance. But honestly, thank you so much, and thank you, Stuart from Australia, who has set his alarm to wake up. Hopefully, we haven't let you down, and it's been worthwhile, and you can get some more sleep before you go to work in the morning. So it leaves one last thing left to say from us. Should we all say laters after 3? Yeah.
1,
2,
2,
3. Laters.
You put your thumbs up.